Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayeet Sarvavighnopashantaye Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam Anjananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapisham Akshahantaram Vande Lanka Bhayankaram नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः ॐ नमः परमहंसास्वादितचरणकमलचिन्मकरन्दाय भक्तजनमानसनिवासाय श्रीरामचन्द्राय ॐ. So today is Ekadashi, so it is called Guruvayur Ekadashi. For perhaps I don't know the reasons, but it is attributed, it's added that name Guruvayur Ekadashi. It is called. It is also the Shraddha Tithi of my grandmother, because of whom, my paternal grandmother, because of whom some bhakti in my life I have got. So I dedicate today's class to her memory. And also Gita Jayanti. So there is one popular tithi in the world by the name of Gita Jayanti. If you ask Mahabharata scholars, and I don't necessarily mean the modern day academicians, but even traditional scholars, if you ask them, this date doesn't fit in with the narrations given in Mahabharata, or dates given by Mahabharata, etc. For example, Krishna himself actually tells. So I don't want to get into all this, but anyway, since I started, let me very briefly tell you. So Krishna himself, at the end of Udyoga Parva, so Krishna's role perhaps there is over in Udyoga Parva. A few more chapters are there. End of Udyoga Parva, Krishna tells Karna. So Karna and Krishna meet secretly. So Krishna wants to convince Karna to not fight the war on part of Duryodhana and actually come back to this side. So there he says those talks fail, and then he says, okay, from 15 days from today, let us all assemble at Kurukshetra. So 15 days after Krishna Karna Samvada, so they all assemble at Kurukshetra. And then after 15 days of that assembly, Mahabharata war starts on the first day. And on first day there was Gitopadesha. So those dates, chronology, Vyasa mentions very, I mean, what should I say, very precisely he gives the references, etc. So you can make up the calendar. But for some reason this Tithi has become famous. So you will respect that Tithi also. So on Gita Jayanti and on this auspicious Ekadashi day, we are getting to. So Yadricha, all this is happening. So we haven't planned that way. So our schedule has been changing. We started with Thursday, Friday, then we moved to Wednesday, Thursday. Now we are into Tuesday, Wednesday. So it happened like that this is happening today. Anyway, so we have seen up till 30th Sarga in the previous session. We have to start with 31st Sarga. So Sita Devi has now been permitted to come along with Rama into the forest. So she is very happy now. So she understood her husband's intentions. She was very happy. And then she also, according to his wishes and also perhaps her own nature, she started to distribute away all the wealth to Brahmanas, etc. And exactly at that time, something happened. What happened is what 31st Sarga is going to tell us. So Sita and Rama, you see, so you have to understand Sita Devi is always together with Rama. They say you should not do upasana of Rama without Sita, etc. So some Mahatmas, they don't say just Rama. They say Shri Rama or Sita Rama. So that Shri stands for Sita Devi there, etc. So that is all there. So they say stories also. You see, there are two people who chose only, perhaps I said this already. So two people who chose, one of them chose only Rama, one of them chose only Sita, and both of them did not end up well. Like Shurpanakha chose only Rama, Ravana chose only Sita Devi. Both of them did not end up well. So choosing only Rama means, so how I understand that is, choosing only Rama would mean choosing Nirguna Brahman. So Kleshodhikataras Tesham Abhyakta Sakta Chetasam. So Nirguna Brahma Upasana means Nirguna Brahma Jnana is not very easy to obtain. So she kind of lost her ear notes, etc., etc. And Ravana doing upasana of only Sita is doing upasana of only Maya. So Maya, Shabalita Brahman upasana is mandated, which is Saguna Brahma. And pure Maya, if you do upasana, then you are only lost in Jada Prakriti, etc. Be that as it may, Sita Rama are always together. Only if Sita Devi comes along, can Rama's avatara prayojanam be sought. That is anyway there. So Sita has to come. So why this in between all this so-called drama is because Rama is showing us some point that we should not perhaps assume that people will want to behave the way you want to behave them, or you expect them to behave, etc. So it's a great lesson. 5 chapters, Rama and Sita spoke for what? Ultimately, both know that one is required for the other. So anyway, all that is an example. Rama says, I did not know your intention, so I did not want to assume that you will come along naturally, etc. So Sita Devi was required. I told you all those munis who are doing tapasya in the forest, for them Sita Rama together they had to give darshan, and then those Rakshasis, Rakshasa Stris are there in Lanka. All those Rakshasas will get to see Rama in the war, and they will be, they will. So as these are all bhakti elements, bhakti sentiments. So Rama, they will see in the war and they will get mukti. What about these Rakshasa Stris? And Rama, he's, Parastri, he wouldn't see, etc. These Rakshasa Stris, how would he see? So Sita Devi had to come stay with them, etc. All that is there. Even Ravana's wives, they will see in Sundarakanda, so many wives he will come. So just to inquire about Sita Devi, threaten her, etc. Even they get all that, so punyam of looking at Sita Devi, etc. So these sentiments are there just by looking at them, some punyam you get, some, mukti also they get, they say. So even in Mahabharata, there are stories like that. Karna, in the Mahabharata war, Yudhishthira almost comes to his reach. So it seems he tries. So Vyasa writes like that. He wants to touch Yudhishthira, but immediately he puts his hand back, because Karna knows very well that he is a very dharmika person. And all my life, I have done adharma. That also he says, so himself. So he wanted to touch, so that some purity he will get. He will be purified of all the adharma sins that he has done. But immediately it seems he hesitates from touching, because he will ask that, what is his name? Duryodhana will ask, I saw in the war that Yudhishthira came in your grasp, why did you leave him, etc. He will ask. So he even stopped from doing. So very nice incident, all there in Vyasa Bharatam. Be that as it may. Now, Ekatrimsha Sargaha. So Rama, Sita decide that they will go together to the forest, and then they begin to give away in Dhanam, and suddenly something happens. What is happening? एवं श्रुत्वा स संवादं लक्ष्मणः पूर्वमागतः बाष्पपर्याकुलमुखः शोकं सोढुम् अशक्नुवन्. So evam shrutva sa sambadam saha lakshmanaha evam sambadam shrutva. All this sambadam that happened between Rama and Sita, 4-5 chapters. So having heard all that, I think from 26th chapter to 30th, or 27 to 30th, 5 chapters, sambadam, having heard all that Lakshmana, so he was already there. So where did this Lakshmana come from? Purvamagataha. Purvamagataha means earlier itself he came. That means when Rama was living from Kausalya's place, Lakshmana also was there. So together they left. You have to understand like that. And he was standing outside when Rama was speaking to Sita Devi. This also you must see. You will not find the Rama without Lakshmana in Ramayana. You might find Rama without Sita, but not with Lakshmana. So Saha Lakshmanaha Purvamagataha, that Lakshmana who came earlier itself, that is, he has not come newly. So how did he hear to that all that Sambadam? Because he came earlier itself. That is what Valmiki is trying to say. So Saha Lakshmanaha Bashpa Paryakula Mukhaha. So his Mukha is Akula Vyapta, filled with tears. So Bashpa Paryakula Mukhaha, Lakshmana filled with tears. Shokam Sodhum Ashaknuvan. Sodhum means so to bear with. So he could not bear with the shoka, and he was filled with tears. What is that shoka? So unanimously, I think all these commentators are saying the shoka there is, so whether Rama will take me or not, that shanka itself is shoka, or Rama might leave me here. So that what's that called? That viyoga itself, the prospective viyoga is causing shoka. So my very humble suggestion, one more reason you can add for the shoka is he is thinking, ayo, such a great Rama, such a great person, he's having to put up with all this vanavasam for no fault of his. All that also is moving in his mind. So that also could have been the reason for shoka. So Bashpa Paryakula Mukhaha sa Lakshmanaha Purvamagataha evam sambadam shrutva shoka Paryakulam Bashpa Paryakula Mukhaha shokam sodhum ashaknuvan. Sabhratuşcharanau गाढ़ं निपीड्य रघुनंदनः सीतामुवाचात्यशां राघवञ्च महाव्रतं sabhratuşcharanau गाढ़ं निपीड्य सः रघुनंदनः. Here is Lakshmana, that Lakshmana bhratuhu charanau गाढ़ं निपीड्य. So he clutched his brother's feet very tightly. Gadham means very tightly he held on to those. Nipidya actually means pressing. He tightly pressed his feet, the feet of his brother, means he tightly held on to the feet of his brother. And then he's speaking, you see, Sita Muvacha Atiyasham Raghavancha Mahavratam. So So Valmiki, he says Sitam Uvacha. So saying first he spoke to Sita only and then only to Rama. This is because perhaps, so he knows that Sita Devi is the embodiment of Karuna. If he's putting a petition to her, she will also recommend to Rama. So this taking this link, this suggestion that first he's speaking to Sita and then to Rama. Actually, he's speaking to both. In fact, the conversation that's going to come, he's going to have with Rama only. But through Sita Devi, he's speaking. Like in parliament, etc., they say you have to address the opposition, but not directly. Through the chair, you address the chair, you address the chair, they will keep saying like that. So you are aiming at the opposition, but you speak to the speaker, something like that. So you are through Sita Devi, you are speaking to Rama. He's speaking to Rama through Sita Devi. Taking this link, you can imagine, obviously, Govinda Raja, so they have this Siddhanta. So Sita Devi, so Lakshmi Devi, what is her role in the Sharanagati, Prapatti, etc. So all that he tries to suggest some things here. Let us see, maybe some of a lot of commentary here he writes. So that Samvadam means Sita Ramokti Prayukti. So first of all, that Samvadam he heard means, so that conversation, front and back conversation with Sita Devi, all that he heard. So Atiyasham Sitam Uvacha. He spoke to that Sita of great fame. That kind of Sita he spoke to. That is Sita who's having great fame. To that Sita he spoke to. Raghavam cha Mahavratam. This Raghava, Mahavrata Raghava. That is Raghava Rama, who has now taken up this Mahavrata. Very difficult to, fulfill. Such kind of Vrata he has taken up. Such kind of Rama this Lakshmana spoke to. So Purvamagataha, that all I told you, he came earlier itself. Now Saha Ramaha Anuvritti Rupa Prayojanaya Upayantara Shunyaha Bhratuhu Ityavarjaniya Sambandha Kathanat Charanyatva Muktam Charano Nipidyeti Sharanagatyuktihi Gadam Ityashlokathvoktya Mahavishwasaha Uktaha. So Charanau Nipidya, so Gadham, very strongly he is holding on to. So he has a lot of, for every word in that shloka, he has some meaning. So Gadham, so very strongly he held on to means, so he knows no other refuge I have. With that conviction, he is holding on to those legs. So Raghunandanaha Lakshmana Atiyashaha Anukulya Sankalpa Pratikulya Varjanavan Adau Sitam. So Atiyashaha Lakshmanaha. So instead of saying Atiyasham Sitam, Govinda Raja has taken Atiyashaha. So Sitam Uvacha Atiyashaha. Atiyashaha is an adjective, then becomes to Lakshmana. That is this Lakshmana, he is very famous. So this Lakshmana of great fame. What is that fame he has? That is, if for whatever he desires there are any pratibandhas that are going to come, he knows very well how to, undo those pratibandhas. So that kind of Lakshmana, etc. He is telling Adau Sitam Purushakaratvena Pragrihya Uvacha Paschat Purushakarena Mahavratam Natyajayam Kathan. So Purushakarena Mahavratam Ramam, etc. Uvacha. So of this Purushakara, they say, so some effort you have to put on yourself, then there will be Anugraha of that Shri Lakshmi Devi, and then she will suggest to Bhagavan. Those all philosophy he is bringing in here. So I don't want to go so much into all of that, mostly because I also am not very much aware of Vishishtadvaita philosophy. But it is there. All this is very nicely here and there. And elsewhere also in this chapter, one point comes where he explains on these things very nicely. Anyway, Yadi Gantum Krita Buddhir Vanam Mrigagaja Yutam Aham Tva Nugamishyaami Vanam Agre Dhanudharaha. So now Lakshmana Uvacha, he's speaking to Rama and Sita. What is he speaking? Yadi Gantum Krita Buddhihi. So hey Rama, if your mind has been made up on going to Vanam. So Yadi Gantum, where to go, where? Vanam Mrigagajayutam Vanam. So this Vanam, which is Mrigagajayutam, Vanam filled with so cruel animals and then elephants, etc. Such a Vanam, if you have made up your mind to go. Yadi, so if here so, Yadi, this I told you somewhere else also in Balakanda somewhere it came, this Yadi Veda Pramanam Syuhu, Pramanam Syat, etc. This Kumarila Bhatta statement is there from Shankara Vijayam. So this Yadi there is used in Nishchayartha. Actually, it is not there in Shankara Vijayam, I think. So this, the shloka is there attributed to Kumarila Bhatta. So Yadi Veda Pramanam, he said. So there Yadi doesn't mean if, so it's not a doubt here. Here also Lakshmana is not making a doubt. So Yadi has the meaning of Nishchaya. Because you have made up your mind to go to the forest. That meaning is there. Yadi doesn't mean if you have made up your mind. So that also some commentator is pointing out here. Yadi gantum krita buddhihi vanam mrigagaja yutam aham tva anugamishyaami. So because you have made up your mind to go to the forest, Aham tva means tvam anugamishami, I will follow you. So how will I follow you? So actually anugamishami, I will follow you, that is I will follow you in your vratam, but actually in the forest I will go ahead of you. Vanam agre dhanurdharaha. So I will become dhanurdharaha, I will be holding the bow in my hand, and agre, vanam agre, in the vanam I will stand in front of you and lead the way for you. I will clear up all the path for you. So aham tva anugamishyami, vanam anugamishyami, that is to your, that this nishchaya that you have made that I will go to forest, that nishchaya I will also follow, anugamishyami, and then agre anugamishyami. So this agre, two ways it has been interpreted. One is, so literally also when he goes to the forest, Lakshmana walks first, so that way, so I will walk first and clear the way for you, that is one meaning. And agre also means, so like they say, so one of my uncles, he says, if somebody, so I don't want to give that example, he says something like, if Rama wants to go to the forest today, Lakshmana wants to go to forest yesterday itself. He says like that, if somebody doesn't like me today, I don't like them since yesterday itself. So one of that bow. Yeah, seems like I have lost for a moment.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Okay. So what I was trying to say, Vanam agre gamishyami, he's telling two meanings. One is that even when you are going, I will go in front of you. Also, if you have made up your mind now, I have made up my mind yesterday itself. That is, I have made up my mind even before you. What he tries to say is, my resolve is also very strong as your resolve is. Aham tva anugamishami vanam agre dhanurdharaha maya sameto ranyani ramyani vicharishyasi pakshibhir bhringayutheischa संघुष्टानि समन्ततः मया समेतः अरण्यानि रम्याणि अरण्यानि विचरिष्यसि. Hey Rama, you will be roaming around those very beautiful forests along with me. Maya sametah, along with me. Ramyani aranyani, aranyani. So ramyani means those very beautiful, so captivating aranyani, forest aranyani. So vicharishyasi, so you will be roaming around with me. That is, we will all go together. So what kind of vanam it is? Pakshibhihi bhringayuthaishcha sanghushtaani aranyani. So this aranya is filled with pakshis, various kinds of birds. Bhringayutha, bhringa is, honeybee. So groups of honeybee, a colony of bees, I think it is called, I don't know. So bhringayutha means group of honeybees. So there in forest, these pakshis will be there, honeybees will be there. Pakshibhihi bhringayuthaishcha sanghushtaani. Sanghushtaani means filled with all these. So they are there everywhere. This birds and honeybees, etc. That kind of aranyani. So samantataha sangushtani, everywhere they are filled with. So these honeybees, birds are there in the forest. Such kind of vana, along with me you will be enjoying. So that is, we will all be going together. Deva loka kramanam namaratvam aham vrine aishwaryancha pilokanam kamayena tvaya vina. So this standard dialogue. So of course Lakshmana means it wholeheartedly. He is trying to say, even Swargaloka, etc., without you, I don't want. Na Devaloka Akramanam. Akramanam here means Prapti. Devaloka Praptihi. Na Amaratvam. So even Amaratvam, suppose immortality, somebody offers me, hey, Rama will leave this world and go, but you can live forever. No, I don't want. So you, Rama will be in Ayodhya, you come to Sarga. No, I don't want such Sarga also. So Devaloka Akramanam, Amaratvam, Navrine. So Devaloka Akramanam Navrine. Amaratvam navrine. So two nakaras are there, Aishwaryan chapi lokanam nakamaye. So Aishwaryam means overlordship. So if somebody offers me, so you will become, so lokanam here you should use, so all the three words. So entire universe, suppose somebody offers me to rule over the entire universe, tvaya vina, if it is without you, nakamaye, I don't desire. So Swargalokam, so immortality and overlordship. Lokanam, you can say on Prithvi also, all the people I will rule. Such kind of offer if anybody makes, still if it is without you, I will not choose it. Now, na kamaye, na vrine, na kamaye. So this I don't desire, I don't choose. Na vrine, I don't choose. एवं ब्रुवाणः सौमित्रिः वनवासाय निश्चितः रामेण बहुभिः सान्त्वैर् निषिद्धः पुनरब्रवीत्. So एवं ब्रुवाणः सौमित्रिः. So this vanavasaya nishchitaha ramena bahubhihi santvaihi nishiddhaha. This Lakshmana who was thusly speaking, evam bruvanaha saumitrihi. Saumitri, Sumitra's son, who has been thusly speaking, evam bruvanaha. So vanavasaya nishchitaha, he has made up his mind about vanavasa, that kind of Saumitri. Ramena bahubhihi santvaihi nishiddhaha. he has been now, so one conversation Valmiki is skipping. What has happened is Lakshmana said all this, then immediately Rama is pacifying him. Santvaihi nishiddhaha. He has been stopped. That is, Rama is trying to stop him, nishiddhaha. But how Santvaihi? With very reassuring, what should I say? So pacifying words, he's telling, it's okay, I will go alone, something like that. He must have said. So Ramena bahubhihi santvaihi nishiddhaha. Santvaihi vakyaihi, you can say. So by pacifying words, Lakshmana was stopped again. So that kind of Lakshmana punarabravit. So that Lakshmana who was stopped by Rama. So that one conversation Valmiki has skipped for some reason. And perhaps punaha abravit. Lakshmana spoke once again. Anujñatastu bhavata purvameva yadasmyaham kimidanim punarapi kriyate me nivaranam. Anujñatastu bhavata purvameva. So aham yadaham, that me. Yadaham means that me who has been purvameva anujñataha. Earlier itself you have already given me the permission, Rama. Now suddenly why are you stopping me again? So bhavata purvameva anujñataha too. So I have been already permitted by you earlier itself. Purvameva yadasmyaham kim idanim punarapi kriyate me nivaranam. So kim idanim. So what is the reason? Kim here. So kim nimittam, kim karanam. So idanim, now punarapi, once again me nivaranam kriyate. You are stopping me again. What is this reason? Earlier you have already permitted. Now what are those? Earlier you have allowed me, so earlier you have given me permission. Each commentator, you see how much they have thought about. Each commentator is giving different vakyas. Earlier where Rama could have already allowed. One I remember already telling you, Govinda Raja said somewhere, so 2162, I wrote that down. So there, and let me not go into each of these now, and so I have written down these vakyas. I will give you the references. So once is where Govinda Raja, there in the shloka, he has commented saying this shows that perhaps Rama had in his mind that Rama also will be following him to the forest. Lakshmana will be following him to the forest, where then he tells Kausalya Devi, so you please give up on this grief. All this is 21st or 21st chapter. This is 21st chapter, 62nd verse. There he says, so hey mother, so now you please pacify yourself. Please give us permission, he says. So there, us, what does us mean? So Govinda Raja there, he wrote that this I told you back then. So he says, you see, he still doesn't know whether Sita will come or not, which he himself is saying. So without knowing Sita's, what should I say, Sita's intention, he wouldn't assume that Sita would be coming. So there, us, Rama then meant, us here means Lakshmana and me, you please give us permission. So there, us, by saying us, so it means he has included Lakshmana, which means he has already mentally allowed Lakshmana for coming. In fact, he is assuming that Lakshmana is going to come with me anyway. So all this Lakshmana is doing Anumanam. That's why Shiromani Kara very nicely writes, Anumanika Gamanaka karmika agnya vishayi bhutaha aham anujñataha. So very Nayayika way he is writing. So Anumanika Anujña, that is this Anujñataha, what I am saying, I am calling myself as the permitted one. So the permitted means what? When did that permission come? I have done an Anumana that you have given me permission based on all your words in the past. So that word was when Rama told Kausalya Devi, you please allow us, please pray for our welfare, etc. There, us, he meant Lakshmana and himself, Rama, because he still doesn't know whether Sita Devi will follow him or not. That is one. And then Tilakakara also, back then he pointed out somewhere, this is 22nd chapter, 26th verse. So there Tilakakara also pointed out, that I don't remember whether I told you or not. So what did he say there is, so tasmad aparitapasan. So there, so initial conversation between Rama and Lakshmana. So Lakshmana, he breaks down. He says so many things. I will put him in jail. I will kill him. I will, all that he says. So there Rama says, you see, it is something that is inevitable. So I have given up my mind. I have made up my mind to go to forest. Therefore, you also don't entertain all those thoughts. And then so mam anuvidhaya. So you follow me. So you follow me, and you also give up on these thoughts of Abhisheka and all these that you have been saying so far. So there, follow me, when he said, so that Lakshmana understood it as he's asking me also to go to the forest. For all this, this Lakshmana's interpretation, so these commentators will give answer. Rama explicitly has no answer, and then explicitly Rama has never given permission also. Lakshmana is imagining anyway. So commentator later, I hope I will remember to tell you there. So Anujñataha there, so 22nd chapter 26th verse, Tasmad aparitapasan tvamapyanuvidhaya mam pratisamharaya kshipram abhishechanikim kriyam. So the abhishechana kriya, all these actions related to abhisheka, you please give up and you also follow me. The idea is later the commentator is going to say there follow me means you mentally follow my nishchaya. That is what Rama meant. But how Lakshmana understood it as you follow me to the forest also. So so this kind of answers. So what did Lakshmana understand it as? What Rama would have meant it as. All that is there. Because Rama has to tell him later. So then why did you allow me there? Now why are you not allowing me? That he's going to ask in the next shloka also. What is the reason? What are the special circumstances that have happened since then and now? What has changed that you have allowed me then, but now you are not allowing me? So then Rama has to tell him, hey, I didn't allow you in the first place. There anuvidhaya means you follow me, means you follow my nishchaya. That is, you also respect my intentions and don't, press so much on me getting this pattabhishekam, etc. So that is one answer. So that is Tilakakara's Anujñataha. So for Anujñataha, he gives this shloka as reference. Shiromani Kara gives a very nice reference, one more reference. He says when Rama was speaking to Sita Devi, what did Rama tell Sita Devi? So you serve all my mothers, you take care of Bharata and Shatrughna like your brother and son, he said. You see, there Rama didn't include Lakshmana. So there Lakshmana is understanding it. So he's hearing to all this conversation, Kausalya conversation also he heard. Sita Rama conversation also he heard. So with Kausalya's conversation, Anuvidhaya he told. So there explicitly to Lakshmana he said Anuvidhaya. To Kausalya he said give us permission. To Sita Devi he is telling this. To Sita Devi what did he say? You take care of, you look upon Bharata and Shatrughna like your own brother or son. So that's what he said. Bharata Shatrughno pranai priyataro mama iti Sitam prati bhavaduktehe. These Bharata Shatrughna or so they are these Bharata Shatrughna who are dear to me than my own life. There you look upon them or you treat them like your brother and son. There he told that. This is 22nd chapter 33rd verse. There also. So Lakshmana is understanding. Oh, so Rama is asking Sita Devi to stay back and he's telling look upon Bharata and Shatrughna like your brother and son. So you need not say respectively like your brothers and sons. You look upon them like that. So he told, he's not including me there. So obviously it doesn't mean that Rama wants Sita Devi to ill-treat Lakshmana or something. That is unimaginable. So what Rama means is he's going to take me along with me. That is the Anumana Prakaram it seems. So that is one reason. Govinda Raja gives one more reason apart from what he gave there. Here he is giving one more reason. Upakliptam cha yatkinchit abhishekartham adyame sarvam visarjaya kshipram kuru karyam niratyayam. It seems he told Lakshmana, this is in 22nd chapter 4th verse. So in 22nd chapter so many references are coming. 22nd chapter 4th verse he said, so you see, so all these upakliptam cha yatkinchit abhishekartham adyame, all these preparations for my abhishekam, whatever has been made, all that you give up, sarvam visrijya kshipram kuru karyam niratyayam. Now immediately what has to be done? So that very niratyayam karyam, very nice work, that is, so the auspicious or what is the dharma here, that kind of work you please do kshipram kuru. So by saying that Lakshmana understood, okay, he is telling me the dharma now is to follow my brother, so I will follow you. So that kind of nishchaya he has made, all that anumana he has made. So three these commentators are giving here. One Govinda Raja gave there itself. Tilakakar also pointed out there when that shloka came. So these various shlokas are there where Lakshmana understood that Rama is permitting me. So the idea, all of that, you should kind of give some answer to. So all of these, one of the answer I told you, Tilakakara says. So Anuvidhaya means there I meant you respect my resolve and don't press upon my abhisheka. That is what Anuvidhaya means. Anyway, so Anujñatastu bhavata purvameva yadasmyaham. So yadaham, that me, who has been purvameva anujñataha bhavata. Bhavata means by you. Purvameva yadaham anujñataha kimidanim punarapi me nivaranam kriyate. Why are you again stopping me now newly, freshly? Already you have accepted my. So something should have been changed since your acceptance and now again prohibition. What is that special reason? Yadartham pratishedho me kriyate gantumichchataha. etadichhami vijnatum samshayo hi mamanagha. Hey Anagha, hey sinless one, hey Rama, hey great one. Yadartham pratishedhaha me kriyate, me gantum ichchataha. To me who is desirous of going. See, I am excited to go. So such kind of me, yadartham. So yadartham means what is it that you have in mind because of which you are prohibiting me now. Yadartham pratishedhaha me pratishedhaha kriyate etad ichchami. So yadartham means what prayojanam you have in mind by me remaining here. Perhaps you must have thought since then and now, oh, it's better that Lakshmana stays here because of some reason. What is that reason that made you change your mind? Etat means that prayojanam, that artham. I want to know. Etad ichchami vijnatum. So I want to know this. So what is that prayojanam? Which special prayojanam you now saw which makes you stop me now, having already given me permission earlier. So samshayohi mamanaka. I am having this samshayaha. So that what is that samshaya Tilakakara is nicely telling. Purvam kenabhiprayena anumatihi idanim kenabhiprayena pratishedhaha iti sandehaha. My doubt is, what made you give me permission earlier? What is making you stop me now? So that samshaya I am having, you please have to resolve this samshaya now. Tato braveen mahateja ramo lakshmanamagrataha sthitam praggaminam dhiram yachamanam kritanjalim tataha ramaha Lakshmanam abravit. That's the crux of the word tataha, thereafter. So after listening to these words of Lakshmana, Ramaha Lakshmanam abravit. He spoke to Lakshmana. Rama thereafter spoke to Lakshmana. What kind of Rama? Mahateja Ramaha. Rama, so that Rama of great splendor, that Rama Mahateja. This splendor word I keep using. I don't know what the word splendor means. I have to Google today after the class. Mahateja. So Rama of great, he is looking very dazzling, etc. They say that kind of Rama. Mahateja Ramaha Lakshmanam. What kind of Lakshmana? Agrataha sthitam. Lakshmana who's standing in front of him. Praggaminam. So this Lakshmana, Praggaminam. Praggaminam means Lakshmana who's desiring to go in front of him. That is in the forest. Lakshmana just said, I will go in front of you. I will lead the way for you. That kind of Lakshmana. But then he's still not Praggami. So this is suddenly I got this idea. This Praggami, how you should understand is, Praggami means later he is going to become Praggami. So that he has this qualification. So a later qualification you keep in mind and refer to this person. So he is going to be Praggami later. That Praggami Valmiki is referring to now itself. So Praggaminam Dhiram Yachamanam Kritanjalim Lakshanam. These Agratassthitam Praggaminam, Dhiram, Yachamanam, Kritanjalim. All these are Visheshanams to Lakshmana. So Agratassthitam, he who is standing in front. Praggaminam, he who is desirous of going in front of Rama. That is leading the way for Rama. Dhiram is, so here he is not, moved by these forest difficulties, all that he heard Rama telling Sita Devi. Still he is not moved by those things. Yachamanam is, so he is pleading Rama to take him to the forest. That kind of Lakshmana. Kritanjalim. Kritanjalam is Lakshmana standing there by doing namaskara. So as though begging him, he's standing there. To that Lakshmana, Rama spoke the following words. So in the last class, I just said Vakyaika Vakyata. See, the crux of entire Sita Devi's conversation was Gamishyami. I will go along with you. There I told you Yajeta, Sarga Kamaha Yajeta, Jyotishtomena Yajeta. So all that merges, or rather the crux is Yajeta. Most strictly I should have said. So even so, all these Arthavada Vakyas, so there are Vakyas praising these Yajnas, etc. For all those Arthavada Vakyas, the what should I say? The crux is that Vidhi Vakya, which is Yajeta. Anyway, suddenly I remembered, I should have corrected there. So what I told was correct, but I'm making it more rigorously true. So the crux of all that Arthavada Vakyas ends in that, or rather resides in that one Vidhi Vakya Yajeta. Like that, the crux of all the conversation that Sita Devi had with Rama, the crux was she's telling, I will also come along with you. Anyway, so I made a diversion. Tato braveen mahateja ramo lakshmanamagrataha sthitam praggaminam dhiram yachamanam kritanjalim snigdho dharmarato dhiras satatam satpate sthitaha priyah pranasamo vasyo vidheyascha sakha chame mayadya saha saumitre tvai gacchati tadvanam ko bhajishyati kausalyam sumitram va yashasvinim. So this is the answer. What is making me stop you, hey Lakshmana? This is what is making me stop you. So this Shiromani Kara has written a very nice commentary on this. So he says, you see, so this Tilakakara says all these things I have explained so many times. So this Vidheyaha, Vashyaha, these words I have explained so many times already. So I'm not going into it. That's all. He writes commentary here on these words. So this Shiromanikara writes very nicely. These two shlokas you do Anvaya together. He says how you should understand. Yadyapi snigdhaha. Even though you are snigdha means madvishayaka snehavan. Even though you are somebody who has great love towards me. Therefore dharmarataha. Because of my love towards me, you are established in dharma also. Atayeva dharmarataha. Mattoshaka karmanishtaha. Here Shiromanikara looks upon Rama as Vishnu himself, and all these people know that he is Vishnu. So here dharma would mean, having known that Rama is Vishnu himself, his dharma would be to serve Rama. Therefore, so snigdhaha, you have love towards me. Therefore, you do works that are pleasing to me, which is dharma, dharmarataha. And then dhiraha, ataeva dhiraha. So dhiraha here is karma vishayaka anavadhanata rahitaha. You are not anavadhanata, that is, you are not unalert. So you are always alert. That's the idea. So your dhiraha here indicates you are always an alert person. So even though you have great love towards me, even though you are a very dharmic person who's intent on serving me, even though you are always an alert person, satatam satpate sthitaha, even though you are somebody who's always established in the marga of righteousness. So that is marga of, so whatever is dharma, etc. So so vedokta marge sthitaha satatam satpatha here means vedokta marga. Even though you are somebody who is always treading the path of dharma, even though you are priya to me, very extremely dear to me, manishta priti vishayi bhutaha. See, snigdhaha means, so snigdhaha means Lakshmana has love towards Rama, and here priyaha means Rama has Lakshmana towards Rama has love towards Lakshmana. How Shiromanikara is writing. So it's way of commentators how he is writing for snigdha. You see, mad vishayaka snehavan. You are snehavan. The sneha is in you, but I am the vishaya. Mad vishayaka snehavan. I am the object of your love. So priyaha, you see how he is writing. Priyaha is manishta priti vishayi bhutaha. So this priti is mannishtha. It is existing in me, but you are the vishaya of that priti. So snigdhaha priyaha. Therefore, you don't have to say this is punarukti. Snigdha, priya both mean the same thing. You need not say. Because snigdha shows Lakshmana's love towards Rama, and priyaha shows Rama's love towards Lakshmana. Priyaha, prana samaha. You are equal to life. My very life breath you are. Prana samaha. Vashyaha vidheyascha. So Vashyaha, you are always intent upon, in carrying on my orders. And vidheyaha, you have always carried on my orders also. Vashyaha vidheyascha. So sakhachame, even though you are my friend. So all this is true. You are snigdhaha, you are dharmarataha, you are dhiraha, you are satatam satpathe sthitaha, priyaha, pranasamaha, vashyaha, vidheyaha, sakha. All this is true. So even though this is true, maya adya saha saumitre tvai tadvanam gacchati. So even though all this is true, even if today you come along with me to that vanam, tad vanam means that vanam, that is that vanam which I am desirous to go. So maya adya, he saumitre, maya saha, along with me, tvayi tad vanam gacchati sati. So if you also go to that vanam which I am going to, that is if you also follow me, ko bhajishyati kausalyam sumitram cha yashasvinim. Who is going to bhaja sevayam? Remember. So bhaja here. So who is going to serve Kausalya and that Mahayashasvi Sumitra? So that Mahayashasvini, you can add to Kausalya also, Sumitra also. So that Yashasvinim, Kausalyam, Yashasvinim, Sumitrancha, Kaha Bhajishyati. Who will serve this Sumitra, Kaike, Sumitra, Kausalya, etc. Lakshmana immediately said, why they are wives, their husband Dasharatha is there, he will serve. So for that he is telling Abhivarshati Kamairyah Parjanyah Prithivim Iva Sakama Pasha Paryasto Mahateja Mahipatihi. So yeah, in ordinary circumstances Dasharatha would have actually taken care of them, but then now he himself is bound by the love that he had towards Kaikeyi. So Abhivarshati Yaha Kamaihi Prithivim So Yaha Kamaihi Abhivarshati. How Parjanyaha Prithivimiva. Like Parjanya means cloud. Like the cloud showers upon earth. like that he who showers, desired objects upon his citizens, upon his subjects, that Dasharatha. He is not taking the name of his father, sort of respect, you should take it that way. Yaha kamaihi abhivarshati. He who showers by all the desired, he who showers all the desired objects, like the cloud showers rain upon Prithvi, that Dasharatha, Saha means that person, that Dasharatha, Kamapasha Paryastaha. He is Paryastaha means he is Baddha. He is bound by Kamapasha. Kamapasha is the pasha brought about by the attachment that he had towards Kausalya. Saha Kamapasha Paryastaha Mahateja Mahipatihi. That Mahatejasvi, that Mahipati means king. Saha Mahipatihi, whose Mahatejaha, that Dasharatha, in ordinary circumstances he would have taken care of these people, but he himself is bound. There are limitations to what he can do now, because Kaikeyi has bound him by those Varadanam etc., and God knows what she is going to say later. Okay, let Kaikeyi herself take care of these two people. Sahi rajyam idam prapyan nripasya ashwapate suta dukkhitanam sapatninam nakarishyati shobhanam. Kaikeyi would have also perhaps taken care, but now her mind has been spoiled, so that he is telling Sahi means Sa Kaikeyi idam rajyam prapya. So who's that Kaikeyi? Nripasya Ashwapatehe Suta. Ashwapatehe Nripasya. So Nripasya Ashwapatehe, both are in Shashti. So you have to take the king Ashwapati. Of the king of Ashwapati means the king who's Ashwapati, his daughter. Nripasya Ashwapatehe Suta Sa Kaikeyi. So idam rajyam prapya, having obtained this great kingdom, dukkhitanam sapatninam nakarishyati shobhanam. Having obtained her desired end now, which is to somehow get control over this kingdom. So having obtained that, these sapatnis, her co-wives, who are now going to be immersed in dukkha because of yoga with me. That is Rama, their very dear son. He is going to go away, so they are going to be in shoka. Such kind of dukkhitanam sapatninam shobhanam nakarishyati. So their welfare she will not take care of. That is, she will even more add to their misery perhaps, but definitely she will not take care of them. That is, they might themselves be in dukkha. She otherwise, as a sapatni, she should go and console them, but she is not going to do any of that. Shiromani Kara here, remember his scheme. He doesn't want to make Kaikeyi the villain, etc. So what he makes is this Shobhanam Rajyam, idam Shobhanam Rajyam prapya dukkhitanam sapatninam na karishyati. So he makes that so na karishyati rajyam. So idam Shobhanam prapya, this rajyam he repeats again. So she is not going. So what Rama is trying to say, Lakshmana, here is, you have to take care of this kingdom. Dasharatha cannot take care because he will be in Shoka Pasha. So that Kama Pasha, he interprets that way, that Pasha which he has put upon himself, that Dharma Pasha, because of which he has to separate with me. So that Dasharatha will be immersed in Shoka. Kaikeyi also will be immersed in Shoka, and next Shloka is going to say Bharata. Bharata also is going to be immersed in Shoka. Who's going to rule over this kingdom? So you better be here and pacify these people, and then you take care so that these people will do their duties accordingly, etc. So all that interpretation he gives, let's not go there. So what now Rama says, so perhaps Dasharatha can take care. No, he is bound by Kaikeyi. Perhaps Kaikeyi herself can take care. No, she is now in a state now where she is, something has polluted her mind and she has become this sinister person. Having obtained this kingdom, she will only perhaps add to the troubles, but not take care of them for sure. Okay, Bharata is going to be there. Bharata will be taking care of them. Na bharishyati kausalyam sumitram cha sudukkhitam bharato rajyam asadya kaikeyam paryavasthitaha. So na bharishyati is one patha. Na smarishyati is one patha. So na bharishyati, in the moolam it is given as bharishyati. Tilakakara, the pratika he takes as smarishyati. So I don't know which is more correct. So let us take both. Na bharishyati kausalyam sumitrancha sudukhitam. This Kausalya and Sumitra, who are sudukkhita, they are immersed in great dukkha. Those people, this Bharataha na bharishyati, he will not take care of them. Or nasmarishyati, he will not even think about them. By Rajyam asadya. So if you take bharishyati, you should say Rajyam asadya na bharishyati. So he has obtained this kingdom. He has no reason why he has to take care of Kausalya and Sumitra. Or he will be busy engaged in the works of this Rajyam. And also next thing also is there in the very shloka, we'll go to that. So having obtained this kingdom, he will not even think of Kausalya and Sumitra. And also Kaikeyam Paryavasthitaha, Paritaha Avasthitaha, that is, he is going to be intent only upon Kaikeyi. That means he is going to be intent only upon the wishes of Kaikeyi. That is, her wish would be, don't give them any special treatment. In fact, she might even say, you should give them ill treatment, etc. She might say. So this Bharata is only going to do what Kaikeyi says. He is not going to worry or even take care of Kausalya Sumitra. Na bharishyati Kausalyam Sumitrancha sudukhitam Bharato Rajyam asadhya Kaikeyam paryavasthitaha. So therefore, Tamaryam Swayameveha Rajanugrahanena va Saumitre Bhara Kausalyam Uktamartham Amunchara. So he Saumitre, he Saumitri, that is he Lakshmana. So Tam Kausalya is there, yeah. Tam Kausalyam Aryam, that noble lady Kausalya, you should only take care of. Swayameva. So Swayameva Bhara, you only take care of. Iha, that is, you stay here in Ayodhya. Iha means here, you stay in Ayodhya and you yourself take care of that Kausalya. Or Rajanugrahanenava, or you see to it that you please Dasharatha, and you see to it that Dasharatha takes care of these Kausalya and Sumitra. Tamaryam Swayameveha Rajanugrahanenava Saumitre Bhara Kausalyam. So he Saumitre Kausalyam Tam Aryam Kausalyam Bhara. You take, so Sumitra also you should include here. Take care of Kausalya and Sumitra either by yourself, or so you can put it the other way also. The order you can reverse. You try to convince Dasharatha to take care of them, or if that is not happening, Swayameva, you yourself take care of these two people. Or you can say you take care of by yourself, or you try to take Dasharatha into confidence and serve these people, etc. So don't talk anything more. So please do like this. Evam. So Uktamartham Amum Chara. Amum Uktamartham Chara. Hey Lakshmana, please follow Uktamartham. This Artha, this Prayojanam that I told you, Amumartham Chara. So please follow this, what I have told you. So by this, what it shows is, even in 11th shloka itself, we should have seen. So what is the prayojanam? Lakshmana was asking, what is the reason why you are stopping me now? So Rama is telling, the reason why I am stopping you now is, so somebody has to take care of Kausalya Sumitra, and if I also go away, nobody will be there to take care. If Sita is also going away, nobody will be there to take care of them. Therefore, you take care of Kausalya Sumitra by staying here. And then I told you that Mam Anuvidhaya, etc. What I told there, it meant mentally you follow, you please respect my Nishchaya and don't press upon all this Abhisheka, etc. Now come back to the shlokas. Tamaryam Swayameveha Rajanugrahanenava Saumitre Bhara Kausalyam Uktamartham Amunchara. So don't speak anything more. So please follow this. Amum Uktamartham, this Uktamartham, this Prayojanam that I said so far. Chara, please follow. So this please follow, when I am saying that please is not there, I am just adding. So Chara means follow, that's all. Evam maichate bhaktir bhavishyati sudarshita dharmagna guru pujayam dharmaschapyatulo mahan. So evancha mayite bhaktihi bhavishyati sudarshita. So Lakshmana perhaps would say, no Rama, I have great bhakti towards you. This is one great lesson we should all perhaps learn. So Rama, I have great devotion towards you. I want to serve you and not these people. You might say like that, Lakshmana, but then if you do like this, the way I have instructed you, if you do that, then that is how you show bhakti towards me. So bhakti hi sudarshita bhavishyati. So bhakti, your bhakti towards me. So mai te bhakti hi, your bhakti mai towards me. So evam sudarshita bhavishyati. In this way your bhakti towards me becomes well expressed. This bhakti hi sudarshita bhavishyati is my kind of anvaya. So otherwise it would be sudarshita bhakti hi bhavishyati. That bhakti which is very nicely shown in dharma shastras, etc. This is how that dharma becomes, followed or established. That is, your dharma has to stay back here and take care. That is how, by doing that dharma, you will be showing bhakti towards me. So that sudarshita means vedokta bhakti dharma charanam bhavishyati. So that is one way. Or you can take it this way also. My humble suggestion is, so evam mayi te bhakti sudarshita bhavishyati. Your bhakti towards me will be well expressed in this way and not by you coming to the forest and serving me, etc. That is what Rama is telling. And then but then if I do service towards you, I might get great punyam. So because you are Vishnu, etc., you can say like that. And but then if I serve these mothers, what will I get? So that will, so what prayojanam you get by serving mother, that prayojanam you will get. What prayojanam I get by serving Bhagavan, that prayojanam I will not get. For that, Rama's as though keeping that, that question of Lakshmana in mind, and he's answering, Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam Dharmaschapyatulo Mahan. He Lakshmana, Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam, by puja of Dharmagnya Guru, that is a Guru who knows Dharma. Here by Guru he means Kausalya Sumitra. So but this very half line, half verse you can take as a quotable quote, Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam, by doing puja of a Dharmagnya Guru, Atulo Dharmaha Bhavishyati, matchless. So great amount of Dharma, Punyam you will get. So Mahan Atulaha Dharmaha. So Dharmascha, so Mahan Dharmaha Bhavishyati, you can include Bhavishyati here. Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam Dharmaschap Yatulo Mahan. So by serving Kausalya and Sumitra, your bhakti towards me will be very well expressed, and you will also get great dharma. Dharma here means punyam, great punyam you will get, because by worshipping these great Dharmagnya Guru. So Guru you can say in the normal sense Guru also. Here Guru means mothers, Kausalya and Sumitra, they are Dharmagnya also. So Sumitra is supposed to be considered to be a great jnani. So in some sense you will see in Valmiki Ramayana also, and elsewhere it is even explicitly stated. So Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam Dharmaschap Yatulo Mahan. So Mahan Dharmaha Atulaha Dharmaha Dharmagnya Guru Pujayam Bhavishyati. By Dharmagnya Guru Puja, this great dharma you will obtain. Evam kurushva saumitre matkrite raghunandana asmabhir viprahinaya maturnona bhavet sukham. So evam kurushva saumitre, hey Saumitre, hey Sumitranandana, evam kurushva, you please do like this, the way I have suggested. That is, you stay back here and take care of our mothers. Matkrite, for my sake, hey Raghunandana. So Raghunandana here is Lakshmana. Hey Raghunandana, Matkrite, for my sake, you please remain back here and do this way. Do as I say. Why should I do like that? Asmabhihi viprahinaya matuhu sukham na bhavet. So naha matuhu sukham na bhavet. So if this mother, so by mother you have to include Sumitra also, because so far he has been telling Kausalya Sumitra. So asmabhihi viprahinayaha matuhu. So for that mother who has been separated from us, asmabhihi, he is using plural. So asmat shabda. So maya. So asmabhi, maya avabhyam asmabhihi. So he is not using singular, he is not using plural, dual, he is using plural. So there is one meaning there. We will see commentators telling asmabhihi viprahinayaha matuhu. For that mother who is separated from us, for that mother sukham na bhavet. There will be, so naha matuhu he is telling, for our mother sukham na bhavet. See, he means so much. He knows Lakshmana looks upon Kausalya also as his own mother, and he also looks upon Sumitra as his own mother. Therefore, naha matuhu, by saying our mother, he means Sumitra and Kausalya. Naha matuhu sukham na bhavet. There will be no sukham for our mother if she is separated from us. So by saying asmabhihi, what he means is, so Vyakarana Ritya you can say asmabhihi here means only Sita and Rama you can say, because they are going to go to the forest. But then instead of saying avayoho, why is he telling asmabhihi instead of using dual? So one sutra of Panini is there. So I forgot the sutra. So one of the commentators, asmadoho dvayoscha. So this asmat shabda, you can use bahuvachanam for ekavachanam and dvivachanam also. Like you say, we say, like in papers. So you both of you are academicians. So when you are writing papers, there are two ways to write. You can say, I have found this result, something like that, or you can say we have found this result. So actually you are the only author. Still some people write like that. So they write, even if they are the single author. There is singular, but you use the plural. So that Panini also has allowed. Here for dual also you can use plural. So by asmabhihi, one meaning would be when two of us go away, when there is separation with two of us. Who are those two of us? It could mean Sita and me. or it could mean you and me also, because that is his proposal. Keeping Lakshmana's proposal in mind, he can say separate it from you and me, or keeping what Rama's proposal is, that is Rama and Sita are going to say, he can say you and me. But then even without going so much, asmabhihi, you can include all three and say if all three of us are going, so if I am going off, you two will be serving. But Sita said she will come. I have agreed. Now Sita also will come with me. Now you are saying you will also come with me. Then who will serve? Sumitra and Kausalya. Therefore, asmabhihi means all three of us if we go off to the forest. Who will serve? This Naha Matuhu is very important. For our mother, there will be no Sukham. That is, our mother here means he is including both Sumitra and Kausalya, because he also looks upon Sumitra as his own mother. Lakshmana also looks upon Kausalya as his own mother. Very nice verse. So, evam kurushva saumitre matkrite raghunandana. He is pleading as though, for my sake, even in Laukika Bhasha we say like that, for my sake you please do this. In Telugu, Tamil, everywhere we say. So, for my sake you please do like this, Lakshmana. You stay back here, you serve those people, because without us, if they will be immersed in great dukkham and they will not have any sukham. So if they have no sukham, people might even die. So that fear is always there. Eva muktastu Ramena Lakshmanas Lakshnaya Gira Pratyuvacha Tada Ramam Vakyajno Vakyako Vidam. So from this verse onwards, we will see in the next class. So we will stop here, because Lakshnaya Gira I want to interpret for both Rama and Lakshmana. So it will take some time, which I don't want to go into now. So short only, but already I have given you so many various interpretations in today's class. So we will stop here. So this chapter, that's how it ends. So Lakshmana will also be allowed. Rama will be very happy. You please go and take permission from all your friends, etc. He will say. Then he will say, go and get the bows that have been given. It seems, so one suspense I'm telling you now itself. It seems Janaka gave 2 bows at the time of marriage. So those bows he got from Varuna, and Janaka gave as so something like dowry he gave. So 2 bows. He's telling those 2 bows are there in Vasishtha Griham. They are being worshipped there. Those bows you get with us, get with you. All that he says, and then he comes and Rama says, now is the time we have to go, and then all the danams etc. let us do. He will say. The next Sarga, we will see all the danam that Rama is doing. There is a very nice story of whether it comes in the next Sarga or the Sarga after that. I didn't see the next Sarga yet. So that very nice, it's given as an example for Hasya for some reason. So that story also we will see. So I have mentioned earlier, when Rama, Sita, they are doing danam at this time of great shoka for other people. One Brahmana comes and says, so I also want some danam. He is disappointed that by the time he comes, everything becomes distributed. So etc. Rama gives something to him also. All that story we will see in the next class. So that is next class. We will finish this Sarga and perhaps start the next Sarga and see how it will proceed. So I haven't finished 18th shloka. Up till 17th we have done. We will continue from 18th in the next session. It should be tomorrow. Om yatra yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam tatra tatra kritamastakāñjalim bāshpavari paripurnalochanam marutim namata rakshasantakam. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamidachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Shri Ramarpanamastu. Om. So if you have anything to ask.